Can we regulate our own nervous system? If yes, to what extent can this regulation take place, and what impact does it have on our mental well-being and on our cognitive abilities? In the book Life Beyond Trauma, Lynette Smith, through her experience, has explained how through somatic experiencing, this is a new technique that is emerging which helps to regulate us, our own nervous system, and impact our mental health in a positive way. Now I will have to discuss my own personal experience, because to me it has always been the combination of science and spirituality. Science minus the spirituality, any research, any kind of technique or theory, when you minus it, or it is devoid of spirituality, is devoid of God, it is devoid of that creator, then it holds no existence to me. Because with my own experiences, I have come out of trauma, I have come out of situations in my life that have been very, very traumatic, and it has always been the combination of spirituality and science, because science is all about discovery, it is not about creation. The creators is that one divine power, and the holy verses of different religious textbooks, different spiritual books, depending on your faith, depending on individual belief system. Now belief system is one such which stimulates the intuition power, the intuitive skills, and it has to do with wisdom, it has to do with that innate power hidden within us, it has to do with our intuition. Coming back to author Lynette Smith, with the sudden death of her husband, she did not go into trauma, she did not get into that shock mode, and within just 1 week of her husband's sudden death, she experienced joy. Now how did she do that? She had learned the ability, she had acquired the skill of regulating her nervous system and coming out of any sort of pain and trauma very smoothly. Now, on having acquired the skill of controlling your nervous system, you directly impact your mental well-being, your mental health, and you do the right kind of productive things. Now when I say that combine and compare it with the holy verses, it means not merely just reading or flipping through the pages of any holy verses. Psalms 28 verse 7 says, God is my protector, He is my shield. God is my protector, He is my shield. In biblical holy verses, the entire trust is being put on God. In Hinduism, in Gita, it says that you keep on doing your karma and leave the result and the consequence of those actions on that supreme consciousness. In Sikhism, it is emphasized on the supreme consciousness. Akal Murat and Ikonkar is being defined as that supreme consciousness, and He is Almighty, all creator. In Islam, tawakkul on Allah, it is trust on God's plan, trusting on the plan that the creator has for you. Different religious verses, different holy verses, spiritual books, and the guidance that comes when we take in the information, it gets stored in our subconscious. When I say that how our brain is functioning, it's not that we become our own doctor and start treating ourselves, no. But what happens is our mind automatically becomes our own doctor when we take in those informations that how our brain is functioning, how our nervous system is functioning, which hormone is getting released with what emotion, and the mood swing that is getting impacted. Whenever you're angry, the stress hormones begins to release. It is the cortisol that increases. Whenever we are happy, the serotonin, the oxytocin, and how the dopamine level, depending on the ecstasy moments, the blissful moments, how these hormones takes place, how these hormones releases, how these hormones impact our mind, and how it controls and influences the actions and the decisions that we take. Holy verses, when you read through, we get in to know that what is the guidance that is coming in directly from our creator, what the different religious books and the different holy verses say about creation, about that creator, and what are we supposed to do whenever we are feeling low in our life. How do we become successful? Because at the end of the day, your fate, the part that is being written, that destiny, that fate, and whatever that is in control, that Almighty is in control, that cannot be ignored. that is something which is in power, and we have to get to know how the destiny works, how the fate works, and is it so that whatever has to happen has already been written somewhere, or can it be changed, can it be influenced, can we ask for more, can we avoid some sort of bad, something that is evil that's going to come in our life, can we prevent ourselves from it? Yes, there is that protector, there is that supreme consciousness, that is that creator, and that creation is whatever you believe in, whatever you can connect to. Just take in the information. At the end of the day, no matter what actions we do, destiny is something that we cannot ignore, and the full control of our destiny, of our life, the day-to-day actions, the day-to-day consequences lies there with that Almighty, with that supreme consciousness, with the creator. And by the will of that creator can we move ahead in our life towards progress, we can attract abundance from the universe. It is about what has created you. It is about the creation, the laws of that creation, the law of the universe, the universal law that we say is the law of the creator, the law of the creation, and combining it with the science, we can take out and bring out the synergy effect that can directly impact our mental well-being, our health, wealth and prosperity, the way we think, the way we regulate our nervous system. Meditation practices, meditation tools. There are several meditation practices. There are several scientific researches and theory. But devoid of the holy verses, devoid of the creator, devoid of whatever, there are several teachings we get to know, the religious scholars, no science, no theory, no technique, devoid of spirituality, devoid of the divine supreme consciousness that is in all power, that is all knowing, all hearing and in full control, will be of no use. To me, I am not generalizing it, but to me, it is my personal experience. To me, it is about experience. To me, without experiencing, sharing anything is of no use. So whenever and whatever information I share, it is to me, it is my experience, it is my thought process, and I don't generalize it, because every individual has different share of experience, every individual has a different belief system, the way of thinking, different opinions. You are a different human being, and my creator has created me as a different human being, and this uniqueness is the essence of humanity, and this uniqueness is what connects us all. Let us bring out the synergy effect of the holy verses and science, gathering information in your subconscious as and when retrieval of information takes place. Whenever we are in a situation, we think that we don't remember anything, but these are those instruments, those things that can help us, benefit us whenever we are in a situation. Some holy verses which you have read somewhere, some scientific technique which you had read at some point of time, conscious mind doesn't remember it, but whenever you are in need, your subconscious will give out those information, and it will be by the will of that creator. Stay blessed, stay well, no dependency, what the slavery bred.